So, you just watched me guides on the pathways, now you've got to the final boss. You're going to come in, you're going to use a smell and salt for the overload effects. You've got ambrosia potions, which will fully heal and fully put your prayer back up, which are really good potions if you've got those. And you're going to hammer spec or whatever first, that's what we're doing. That's going to hopefully make it kill quicker. We're using the adrenaline potion so that we can get 2 for 50 special attack energy. And then, so Martin's going to stand on one side. He's tanking the hits from the skulls that are coming out, and that puts the special attacks from the Wardens out of time. So there'll be like a red pyramid come down in alternate spaces, which you'll see in a minute. And then the other one will be a yellow one in the opposite spaces. So now that's the red one. So where the red ones are, because we've put them out of time, we can stand where the red ones are, and the yellow ones will come down. If you don't kill the obelisk quick enough, there's a range attack that comes first. If you're doing it from this way, there's a range attack that will come first, and you need to be spread apart for that, otherwise you'll take a lot of damage. And then there's a mage attack, which you all have to pile on top of each other for to negate most of the damage for that. So that's the obelisk dead, and the first warden's going to come out. So this is Mage first phase, and his attacks will be a red skull, which will be a mage attack, and a rock, which will be a range attack. They also do a special arcane attack, which is either mage, range, or melee, depending on what projectile is flying at you. So if it's a mage, you'll pray mage. If it's so there it is. So the white arrow was range. That's the arcane attack. So we're just going to keep going. He goes down, and then you're going to put on your best melee gear. DDS works really well here, especially if you've got an adrenaline, because you can just keep speccing it. It's a max hit every time, so you want to do as much damage as you possibly can in this bit. The pillars also have another special attack, which it chooses a spot with, you know, like when you get the projectiles coming out, there's like a black orb on the floor, or a black shadow on the floor, and it will do like a 9x9 lightning attack. You definitely want to try and avoid that one. This is a anti-clockwise run round, don't get hit by the red blood looking things. So he's down again, so we're going to run back to him. And again, hit him as much as we can. I'm going to DDS spec. I think it's 6 attacks and a DDS if you're using a Hasta. We're using that because of the crush. It seems to be that the last boss is like a golem, and we think that it's weaker to crush. So that's the first phase done. Well, second phase of the fight. So this will be the third phase of the fight now that you're going into. This boss, I was a bit slow on the mark there, but you're going to go to the right of the middle tile, then to the left of the middle tile, and then on the middle tile. I took adrenaline. I think I actually didn't take the adrenaline, but take the adrenaline and hammer spec again. Messed about with all my stuff, but it is literally to the right, to the left, and then the middle for his wave special attack, or wave standard attack. So now he's going to fire out these skulls. If you click them at the right tick, you will like bounce between them, and there'll be no delay in between. So back to the right hand side, and then he's going to do that again when he's about half health. So just above half health. Again, the skulls, run around slapping them. Right, so now we've got Zebac on the left. He's using mage attack at the moment, range. The same as in his room, it's the same projectiles that he's going to keep firing out. There's 2 that you'll get on the left. They'll be different every time. It's like a random. It's either him or Akka, and then on the right, the other 2 will come up. There you go. So now we've got Baba on the right, and he's going to just do a range that well, it's not a range, it's just a falling rock. That's quite damaging. Depend on. I don't think it's any different between him and Kefri on the right, but on the left, it will be a different animation for attacks. So again, blood spawns, or skull spawns even, and then back to the right hand side again. Still exactly the same thing, just more going on. So now we're going into the final phase, which is just massive DPS phase. He's going to do these lightning. They seem to tick in like a 1, 2, 3. I can't quite get it down, but yeah, you can see they come up slowly. You're just going to want to DPS him as quick as you can. Because this is entry, it doesn't last too long, so that's not too bad. And that's the final boss dead. So we're going to get our loot, and this is the loot room. It's not too bad. Loot's not been too bad so far. Even this entry, lowest level, 150k. It's not too bad. Best I've had from a entry was just under $1 million. It was 850k, so it's not bad at all. But yeah, that's it. So that's all of the rooms and the final boss.